Hello and welcome to all of my lovely dovely people. I hope that you're all doing well. Back again with another video. So yeah. England has scrapped the last of its Plan B measures. Government is no longer asking people to work from home and masks are no longer compulsory in secondary school classrooms and common areas. Thursday, 27th January. COVID passes are no longer compulsory to gain entry to venues and events. Face masks are no longer compulsory in any public spaces, although they will still be recommended in some places, like on TfL services, and some retailers have asked customers to keep wearing them. Monday, 31st of January, so next week, at the time of this video being filmed, care home restrictions will ease. There will be no limit on the number of visitors allowed at care homes. Self-isolation period care homes will only have to follow outbreak management rules for 14 days. Prime Minister said he also hopes to scrap mandatory self-isolation for people who test positive for COVID. 28th January, the requirement for physical distancing in indoor settings where people don't have to wear face coverings will reduce to 1 metre from 2 metres. And adults taking part in organised activities or under 5s will no longer need to wear masks. 31st January, work from home advice will be lifted. Government wants a phased return to the office and says some staff should continue to work remotely some of the time. Nightclubs have reopened, limits on the size of indoor events have been removed. No requirement for 1 metre social distancing indoors and table service in hospitality venues. No limit on the number of households meeting indoors. Indoor contact sports can resume. Face coverings compulsory on public transport and most indoor spaces. Gradual easing of COVID restrictions on the way, no longer limits on numbers of outdoor events. 20th of January, nightclubs will open and gatherings from pubs and restaurants no longer be limited to 6 people. COVID passes will still be required. Social distancing of 2 metres in all premises. Gatherings limited to 6 people. Additional measures at licensed premises. Maximum number of 30 allowed at indoor events. Nightclubs closed. NHS COVID pass needed. Working from home where possible. Compulsory face coverings in schools and public transport and shops and hospitals. Secondary school pupils are asked to test for COVID 3 times a week. Rules on table service and hospitality businesses will restrict tables ended. Guidance of 3 households allowed to meet has been removed. Nightclubs have reopened. Proof of COVID status no longer legally required. Need for officers to take reasonable measures was removed. Face coverings compulsory in shops, indoor seated venues and other settings. Post-primary pupils must wear face covering inside school buildings as well as on school transport. People in England are no longer legally required to wear face masks in almost all public spaces, although they are still recommended in some settings. Part of government's decision to lift Plan B coronavirus measures in England. Masks are still required in many situations. In Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, face masks are no longer required in classrooms, common areas. Face coverings are no longer necessary in Wales, the main requirement in healthcare settings. Government recommends people wear face coverings in enclosed private spaces. Masks will remain mandatory in all TfL services. Masks must be worn in indoor public spaces, including public transport, shops, gyms, and in pubs and restaurants not seating or dancing, and in the workplace, in communal areas and canteens. Compulsory for all school staff as well as secondary school pupils, now required in indoor public spaces and universities. Friday, 28th January, so tomorrow, at the time of this video being filmed, adults running organised sessions with under 5s will no longer need to wear face coverings. In Northern Ireland, post-primary pupils must wear face coverings inside school buildings, as must staff if they can't socially distance. Masks must also be worn in public transport and shops and hospitality venues unless they're sitting down to eat or drink. Masks aren't required in gyms or outside venues. People no longer have to show proof of exemption if they're not wearing them. Under 13s don't have to wear masks, and primary school pupils are exempt from the rules. In Wales, masks are required in public transport and in all public places, including pubs and cafes, unless they're sitting down. They are required in gyms, although they can be removed when exercising. Excuse me. Secondary school pupils are asked to wear masks in class until the end of term. So I hope you're all having a good day. I've been talking to Danny and Buddy. We've been having a Harry Potter themed chat lately. This is good. I mean, I like talking all things Harry Potter with him, so it's nice to have somebody to have those conversations with. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This is the girl Claire saying peace out and love to all my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and keep on rocking me, totally awesome rocking Legion to Death. And peace out, night, good night, and hope you all have a very good evening. And the weekend is coming up in less than 24 hours. And see you all in the next video. Bye!